Hello everyone, and this is Ruben. Now I'm going to discuss. I hope I'm doing pretty well before to diving into the topic, and I wanted to share with you my experience about using Cambly and also using Skype. Because of many of you know, I have certain experience using Cambly and using Skype, and I think those tools are super important. In that case, the huge difference here is that Cambly, you have to pay a certain amount of money. And actually, I was watching some Camblys. Uh, I mean, you have to pay. Oh my God, it's is is like a considerable amount of money. So otherwise, in Skype, the only thing you have is that you have to look for a partner. You have to this is your job. This is what you're going to do. So you have to. On my case, I used to look for people on Tandem, HelloTalk, even here YouTube. I've gained many friends who are from the US, all other part from the Latin America. That we can practice and we can share our point of view. I mean our experience about the language. So one thing is that Cambly can offer you a professor who is really, I mean, a guy who is really involved with the things you need to learn the language, and the professor can offer you exactly what you need. I mean, uh, otherwise in Skype you are going to talk with your friend, and so one thing that I think that is great to keep in mind is that eventually when you have a Skype friend, it's because he is learning your mother tongue. In my case, I have some friends who are learning Spanish, and due to that we have to do kind of an exchange language. So it's supposed that we are going to have 20 minutes in English and other 20 minutes in Spanish. Otherwise, you on Cambly you're going to talk just English, and you're going to focus that in the things you want to learn. I mean, that minute is um, well invest. So is this is what I think, what I know in Cambly. So, and that part is what I think you can kind of being sure that you are going to, uh, I mean, take advantage a lot with the price you are paying. Another important point is that on Skype you have to schedule a time to talk with a friend. So actually, I've tried to make one Skype session, but the fact is the guy are in the north of America, and we are, he is busy, and maybe when he is busy, you are free, and when you are free, he is busy, and you have to schedule that, and and eventually you can talk when you want. And the other fact that can live for you is that you can talk whatever you want when you are actually free, when you are actually, if you just, okay, I want to talk a little bit English, all right, turn your app on Cambly and you can do it right away. But in Skype you have to schedule a conversation, and I know that it is not compared with the, because it's free, and also the connection I think is the same. So this is what I think about using Cambly. I have no idea about Lingoda, and also I don't have that much idea about iTalking, but I think it's quite the same that in Cambly. And yeah, guys. So what you have to keep in mind is that if you talk with someone who are actually who speak the language, who are learning, you are doing a great job. I mean, you are going to learn a lot, even if it's Cambly or if it's Skype or if it's Lingoda. You are going to boost your language at a high level very quickly, as much as you can. And I know that this is one factor that we most of the time we are kind of, I have a word for that, we neglect those things. Oh my God, neglect. Yeah, neglect those things because we sometimes, okay, I'm busy, I have no time, I have not money, and this is what I consider we have to be conscious that those skills can help us a lot. So if you're going to spend money on Cambly, you are doing great. So you are doing just one of the best things you can do. If you are going to use Skype, because you don't have money to pay a tutor, so you can, the work you have is looking for a partner to talk. And that's it for today's video. Hope you're doing very, very well, and I'll see you until my next one. Bye bye.